Hey boys, I just finished a long day of work. I'm on my way home, and I just wanted to give you a little video here. I want to talk about girls, dating, relationships. That one video is not going to be enough, obviously, but I just wanted to throw some random thoughts out there. Random thoughts. Um, my thoughts on women are very complicated because women are very complex. Society likes to put roles on people. Society likes to, they like to put roles on people, but these roles are thousands of years old. Like the men are the provider, and the women are like the they take care of the house or whatever, But things are different. Things have been different for like the past 100 years. 150 years. Men and women now work. They both work. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to make a video that about this because it's hard to not sound like offensive or whatever. But women can be complicated, just like men can be complicated. But the way that you should look at your life is that you should live your life to prepare yourself so that you could take care of yourself. Remember my first video, I talked about that. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta put your needs first, in the sense of not necessarily being selfish, but being prepared to deal with the problems that arise in your life. You gotta be the best person that you can be. You're not gonna be able to help anyone if you can't help yourself first. So that's what you gotta do. You gotta put yourself first, put your needs first, make yourself the best person that you can be, and then, worry about a girlfriend or whatever, worry about that, you know what? Actually, forget that. Don't worry about relationships. The right person will come to you when the time is right. That's not to say that you shouldn't look for a girlfriend, but it shouldn't be something that you obsess over. Like women hate needy men. There's nothing less attractive to a woman than a guy that's needy all the time. Women don't like that. Women don't like being chased. Don't make yourself look like don't do that. It's nice if you ask someone out. If you ask a girl out, she says yes, great. If she says no, it's not a big deal at all. It's not a big deal. Everyone gets rejected. You'll probably get more rejections than non-rejections. That's every guy. Every guy has been, told no or whatever. Just because a girl tells you no doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. It has nothing to do with you. It's them. I have had girls say no a lot too, like in my life. It's just something that you shouldn't take so seriously. Don't be thinking about girls and being obsessed with girls so much, because what's gonna happen is that it's gonna mess with your head. You know, women will drive you crazy. Women are very complicated, man. Like, women are very emotional. You just need to be the strongest man that you can be. You need to be a guy that can get shit done. And you gotta take care of yourself. If you show confidence and being able to handle your shit, that is attractive. That's like the biggest aphrodisiac to women. Like, you just have to be a strong man that can take care of his stuff. You'll attract a woman, not like all these guys they act like posers, like they act like players and all this crap. They act like a bunch of dogs. They're never gonna attract a good woman. They're gonna attract garbage. They're gonna attract little girls. They're gonna attract immature girls and hoes. Women that you don't want to deal with. You know, they attract garbage, man. You know, you want a lady. You wanna be with a lady, a woman, not a girl, not a little spoiled girl. You have to, set your standards high, because you are worth it. You're worth it. Don't be with somebody just because you think that you're not going to get somebody else or whatever. Don't settle. Don't be with a woman that tries to boss you around. Don't be with a woman that nags you so much, that is on your case all the time. Be with someone that helps you. You need a help, not another mouth to feed. You want to be with someone that respects you. You want to be with a woman that respects you. Think about it. You want to be with a woman, not a girl. But despite all of this, you need to put yourself first. You need, before you start thinking about playing around, you gotta have all your shit together. It's not to say not to not have fun. You can have fun, but don't invest in a serious relationship until you have your career already established and that you have your things all together. Don't be with a woman that has a bad temper. Don't be with a woman that has a bad temper. You want to be with a woman that's level-headed, a woman that is slow to anger, a girl that a woman that has a good sense of humor and is serious about life, but at the same time she's not like aggressive. That she's not like a hyper hyper aggressive, bad tempered woman. You don't want that. That's like the worst. There's nothing worse than a woman that gets pissed off like so fast at you. I mean, everybody's human. Everyone gets upset sometimes, but sometimes you just don't want to deal with an angry person. Those are the worst. Those type A people, they're the worst. Horrible. I just want you guys to be happy. You need to prepare yourselves in life. You need to get a good career, to finish college, get a good career, and have the ability to take care of yourself. And you don't need to be taking care of somebody else. You want to be with a woman that can feed herself, someone that is independent. You want to stay away from women that have super strict parents, because that's another thing. You don't want to deal with a girl's father who's a pain in the ass and who's super strict and who won't let you guys go out or do anything, and later on they'll interfere in your life. You don't want that, you know. It's nice to be with someone who shares your passions and your interests, someone that likes the same stuff that you like. Set your standards really high, and expect a lot from yourself. Like, set your expectations high for yourself, so that you will succeed in life, so that you'll work harder and strive for success, basically. You want to what you want to do is not worry so much about relationships. Relationships are a pain in the ass. You want to share the burdens in a relationship equally, because what society does is that the man has to bring so much to the table. But I see that a lot of females they're not brought to task like us men are. Like, us men have to bring a lot to the table, and you don't want to be a simp. A simp is a man who really sacrifices his ass off for a woman that really doesn't put back into the relationship like she should. A good relationship, both people are putting in this equal amount of care and hard work and responsibility and love that they should, And don't get desperate. Don't get anxious. Don't obsess over having to be with somebody. Don't stress so much about relationships, really. Like, there's nothing less attractive to a woman than a guy who's up her ass all the time, following her around like a puppy. You don't want that at all. You want to do your thing. You don't want a woman to be bossing you around. You want to be the boss of yourself. No way. You don't want to have some female telling you what to do all the time. That's not a relationship. That's not what I want for you guys. That's not a license to be a jerk off either, and to be a bum. But it's it's kind of like, you have to, the things that you should be doing to enrich, the things that you should be doing to enrich a relationship should be things that come naturally to you, and it shouldn't be like, oh, don't go out, don't do this, don't do that. Oh, why are you watching that game? Or why are you doing this or that? Like, don't let somebody be a party pooper, in your life. Don't let somebody be so overbearing and nagging to you in your life. You take care of the house, do things that you need to do to make sure that the house is functioning properly. Don't neglect your responsibilities, but also have fun, If you work your ass off, you deserve to give yourself nice things here and there. Everything is a balance. Everything is a balance. You don't need someone to be an overlord of your life. You have to just make sure that you can take care of yourself before you can take care of someone else. 'Cause that's a huge responsibility. Relationships are complicated. You don't have to cry for anybody. I never want you to be crying for someone. That's bullshit. You shouldn't be crying for anyone. Anybody that makes you cry isn't worth being with at all. Don't be a sucker. Do the things that you love doing. Having hobbies is important. And being in an abusive relationship is not worth it. Being with a girl that's super aggressive or super needy is not something that you want. I'll have more videos, and you'll notice that all my videos, sometimes I start talking about one thing and I end with something totally different. I will keep talking in other videos to you, and the topic will come up once in a while. I don't really think about or plan what I'm gonna say when I do these videos, because if that happens, I'll be sitting there forever trying to think of something, and then I'll be like, maybe I should talk about this. No, I'll talk about this. No, I'll talk about that. And by the time I decide what I want to do, it'll be like 30 minutes pass, and then I'll be like, screw it, I'm tired, I don't want to make a video. So I just like to just talk out of my ass, and I like to just say what I want to say, so that you can watch this video as many times as you want. You can even go back in 5 years from now, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, and see your dad talking shit for 15 minutes. It's fun. It's nice. It's good. Technology is awesome. I never had this. I wish I had videos of my father, but of course, when I was a kid, we didn't have any of this stuff, I love you guys. You guys make me happy. I don't have any complaints. You guys have been the best. I don't. Sometimes, little things here and there, like every kid. But being a parent doesn't come with instructions. A lot of it's common sense. You just have to, just go day by day and love your kids and be thankful that they're happy and that they're healthy, and just deal with it one day at a time. So I want you guys to be good. Always be good. You'll notice that a recurring theme in the things that I tell you is to be strong, to be independent, to pursue your happiness. Pursue the things that make you happy. Don't be someone's bitch. Don't be someone's slave. The world is a beautiful place. There's so many nice things to do, so many cool things to do. You don't wanna be someone's bitch. You wanna be your own person. And you don't want to worry about what other people are thinking about you. You want to have good self-esteem. You want to have confidence. Confidence is super important. Not only in attracting women, but in attracting people, friends, to bring people towards you. Bringing people to you. Confidence, being sure of yourself, is what attracts people. It's the law of attraction. That's another video. If not, I'll be here forever. But I just want to say that I love you guys, and thanks for watching this video. And remember that I will always love you. I love you Love you now, and I'll always love you. Okay, guys?